Now, I think I mentioned last night that my neck was really sore and I was having a hard time turning it to the left. And by the time I got home from teaching last night, it was really, really uncomfortable, and then was sort of uncomfortable to sleep. And then this morning when I tried to get out of bed, I could barely lift my head off the pillow. So thankfully Ken brought me some medicine to sort of help release the pain a little bit. So we'll see how today goes. It feels okay right now, but I sort of, you know, try not to be too much of a bobblehead. Anyways, now I have to go feed the dogs. We just recently switched our one of our younger dogs, Hippie Shake, our little poodle, to raw food, just because her stomach wasn't handling the kibble quite as well. And so I have to get that out of the fridge and section it off, weigh it out, and get it all ready. I'm making it sound like a big process, but it literally takes 2 seconds. And then I have to go downstairs and feed the rest of the crew. Now, there's a lot of discussion out there about raw food versus kibble and, you know, what's better. And for me, my opinion is you should feed the dog what they do the best on. So, you know, I've had lots of different kibble and types of food over the years with our dogs. And I just watch the dog and see how they take to it. We have a lot of dogs, and certainly would make our life easier if we fed all of the dogs exactly the same stuff. But they're all different, and we can't do that. So we've just tried different things with different dogs. And Hippie, we chose to switch her to raw because with the kibble, she wasn't digesting it very well, and she was having like poos the size of like a Great Dane. That's totally an exaggeration. That's disgusting. But anyways, I could tell that it just wasn't great for her. So so far, she's only been on it for a couple months, and it's been doing really well. We have some of our dogs on like a lower activity senior food, like some of the older dogs, and then we have a higher fat content type of food for our dogs that are competing, because it's hard to keep weight on them because they're so active. So you really just have to pick and choose things that are the best fit for the dog, and the only way to know that is really just to try different things. So the type of food that the raw that I use is basically really easy. It's just has everything included in it already. Vegetables and the bone and all the stuff is all included. I don't have to do any of that stuff myself, which makes my life easier. All I have to do is add a few supplements like some oil, or sometimes I give her a little bit of pumpkin to help her stomach as well. But I just sort of keep it in this nice sealed container so that clearly labeled so nobody eats it. And we can just section it off every day. So it actually really is just as easy as feeding kibble. I haven't had to travel yet with the food, so that's a little bit of new territory for me. But so far, I'm not finding it too bad. So I just got Bee's food ready, and one thing that has been really funny is she has come up with a really funny cue to tell her when I'm about to feed her. So anytime I take the bowl of kibble and I take it to the sink and put water in it, she madly runs to her crate. She's standing halfway between me and the crate right now, waiting to go. Dogs crack me up. Good girl. So it's another day in the life in the household of McCann and Steep, except the Steep portion of the household is off fighting fires and saving lives today. So I'm here holding down the fort until tomorrow when I get back. So I have a fairly busy day today. I don't have to go into work until this afternoon. So this morning I'm trying to do laundry, looking after the dogs, and then I just sat down to do a little bit of work on my camp. I actually came up with some pretty fun ideas in my sleep last night, which is pretty sad that I'm thinking about my job in my sleep, but hey, I kind of like it. So anyways, I wanted to quickly write it down before I forgot. This afternoon, I have to go into work to attend our weekly meeting that we have. So every single week, all of the full-time staff at McCann Dog Trainers gets together. We talk about the different classes and the students, and we problem solve any areas that might need help. And it's great because there's a lot of people there that have awesome expertise, and we sort of put our brains together and come up with some really great ideas. And although it sort of sounds a little bit serious, there's usually about a half hour of shenanigans that happens because we usually get a little punchy towards the end of the meeting, and it's really fun. I usually laugh very hard every single meeting. After that, I have class with Beeline. I take obedience classes with her as well as agility classes. So we worked our way up to our grade 3 program. So it's a really, really fun class. We're about halfway through the program and I'm really enjoying it. That is Bee playing with her bone in her crate, if you're wondering what that crashing sound is. And then last but not least, I finish up the night teaching some agility with Jamie again. And tonight we have a couple different levels. We have a level 2 and a level 4, I believe, which is like a master's level. The level 2 is sort of where we introduce the different obstacles and stuff. So the classes have been doing really great over the program. So hopefully things will go well. So I started working on the camp and got a little carried away, so I'm late for the meeting now. Luckily, it's not a huge deal. So I just loaded all the dogs and I am gonna head into work, and I will be there for the rest of the night. Say hello to the vlog, everyone. Hello. Here we are in grade 3, and Bee has just noticed that her favorite little brother is over there, and her favorite person, Angela, is also over there. Bee, do you see your friends? Oh, she's very excited. Beeline here. Here, good girl. Here, lie down. Yes, good girl.
Nice, man. Good. Uh-oh. Up there. Nice. Good, and just end the lead and right back in, Brandy.
Yes.
Nice. So little choosing on the response right now. A little bit of appropriate response. Get it? So be quick, Caitlin. Be quick.
So I have this awesome husband and wife team here with their standard poodles. Nice. And this is they've gone through the program a couple times now. Oh my God, so good. And they are just nailing it. Woohoo! I didn't want to tell you I was taping in case it was too much pressure, but that was awesome. We just finished agility obstacles and handling. We have some very tired and very happy dogs. Roxy, good girl. Very good. What did you think, coaches? Good? Let's do a close-up on my best friend in the whole world, Miss Jamie Moreau. Howdy. So we're getting ready for the last class of the night. They're just walking their courses. I foresee a lot of blind crosses in their future. This is Steve and his dog, Jet. Good girl. Say hi, Jet. Jet is very tired because we just did a lot of agility. What was your favorite part of tonight's class?
The scary blind crosses.
And what was your least favorite part?
The scary blind crosses.
So it's the end of the night, and we are just doing a bit of training. I brought my laptop, and this is one of the unique nights where Jamie and Ange and I are all at the arena at the same time, so we were going over all our camp details. Another cool thing about Wednesday nights is our friend Kayl comes to join us. She does, wrote it down because it's a mouthful. Pulse electromagnetic field therapy. So essentially she has this really cool thing that hooks up to the dogs that makes their muscles pulse, and it's really good for relieving inflammation and pain in their muscles. And so we get all of our dogs done every single Wednesday from her. Right now Jamie's getting her dog done. Hi, Jamie. Hi. Ange already got her dogs done, and now she's training her puppy. So yeah, still busy, still working away, but we're all getting pretty excited for the camp in a few days. I'm getting my neck done now, and Jamie's training Grin.
Kayl,
Yes?
how does your neck feel?
It actually feels a lot more loose. Hopefully I'm going to be able to sleep better tonight.
Both ways?
Oh, that's actually significantly better. Oh, it's a good test, Jane. Good thinking. It's still a little bit stiff this way, but I could only turn it this much before, and now I can go almost all the way over.
B, you're
Exciting.
in the way.
B, you're in the
Kaylee,
way.
how many more sessions will Kayl need?
Probably another 2 to get full results.
Next
Are you-
Wednesday.
Are you committed?
I'm committed. These two are having fun running around. Ready? Down. Yes, good girl. They're actually all related. So the one in the back is Slam. His brother, Hero, is the one in the front, Grin's dad. Grin's brother, sister, Purple, is Beeline, the one on the right's mother, who's continually sitting up and lie down. Ready? Set, go. Go, go, go. We were just marveling at our beauty right now. This is what we look like after running and teaching and planning
And chatting.
and chatting. This is true. All right, that's all for us. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.